Sarah sat on her bed, surrounded by half-packed boxes and the remnants of a life she was about to leave behind. Her fingers trembled slightly as she read the text from Jason. "I'll call you later, babe, too much going on." She could almost hear his enthusiastic tone, celebrating his long-awaited promotion. But the words left her feeling hollow. They had been together for 5 years, and while she was genuinely happy for his achievement, something had shifted within her. The past few months had been a series of missed connections, unspoken words, and growing distance. Jason was consumed by his career, and Sarah felt like an afterthought in her own relationship. As Sarah packed, she reflected on the countless nights she had spent alone, waiting for him to come home, only to fall asleep to the glow of her unread messages. The promotion had been a long time coming, but so had her decision. She had tried to communicate her feelings, but the conversations always ended with promises of soon or after the next project. She realized that soon had turned into never, and she couldn't keep waiting for him to prioritize their relationship. Her heart ached at the thought of leaving, but she knew it was time to choose herself. Sarah gently placed a framed photo of them, from happier times, into a box. She knew that this chapter of her life was ending, but she had to believe that a new, brighter one awaited her. She took a deep breath and continued packing, determined to face the future with courage and grace. Jason's call eventually came, his voice filled with excitement about his promotion. But as Sarah listened, she knew it was her turn to speak. "Jason," she began softly, "I'm glad for you, truly. But I need to tell you something. I've already made a decision." There was a pause on the other end of the line, the air thick with the weight of unspoken words. As Sarah shared her feelings and her plans to leave, she felt a mixture of sadness and relief. She had found the strength to put her own happiness first. As she hung up the phone, Sarah looked around her nearly empty apartment, a sense of resolve settling within her. She had made the right choice. The future was uncertain, but it was hers to shape. With one final glance, she closed the door behind her and stepped into her new beginning. As Sarah closed the door to her old life, she felt a whirlwind of emotions: sadness, relief, hope, and a touch of fear. She knew the path ahead would be challenging, but she was determined to embrace it with open arms. Days turned into weeks, and Sarah slowly began to rebuild her life. She found a cozy apartment in a quaint neighborhood, surrounded by parks and friendly faces. The new environment gave her a sense of peace and a fresh start. She started to focus on her passions, rediscovering her love for painting and writing, activities that had taken a back seat during her relationship with Jason. Sarah's friends rallied around her, offering support and encouragement. They had seen her struggle and were relieved to see her finally choosing herself. Her best friend, Emily, was a constant source of strength, reminding her that she deserved happiness and fulfillment. One day, as Sarah was setting up her art studio, she received a call from an unknown number. Hesitant at first, she answered, only to hear the excited voice of a gallery owner. They had come across her work through a mutual friend and were eager to feature her paintings in an upcoming exhibition. Sarah's heart soared with joy and disbelief. She had never imagined her passion could turn into something so significant. As the exhibition approached, Sarah poured her heart and soul into her work, channeling her emotions into each brushstroke. The night of the exhibition arrived, and the gallery was filled with art enthusiasts, friends, and family. Jason was also there, invited by Emily, who believed he needed to see the incredible woman Sarah had become. As Jason walked through the gallery, admiring Sarah's paintings, he felt a pang of regret. He had been so consumed by his career that he had failed to see the incredible person right in front of him. When he finally saw Sarah, she was surrounded by admirers, her face glowing with happiness and pride. Jason approached her, feeling a mix of remorse and admiration. "Sarah," he began, I didn't realize how much I was missing. Your work is incredible, and I can see how much you've grown. I'm so sorry for everything." Sarah looked at Jason, her eyes filled with a mix of emotions. "Thank you, Jason. I've found a new path, and I'm happier than I've ever been. I hope you find happiness too." With those words, Sarah felt a sense of closure. She had moved on, embracing a future filled with endless possibilities. The exhibition was a resounding success, and Sarah's art was celebrated by all. She had finally found her voice and the strength to pursue her dreams. As she walked out of the gallery that night, hand in hand with Emily, Sarah knew she had made the right decision. She was no longer defined by her past relationship, but by the resilience and courage that had led her to a brighter future. The journey ahead was hers to conquer, and she was ready to embrace it with all her heart. As the weeks turned into months, Sarah fully embraced her newfound independence and the possibilities that lay ahead. Her art continued to gain recognition, and she began receiving invitations to exhibit her work in galleries across the country. With each new opportunity, she felt a sense of validation and fulfillment that she had longed for. One evening, after a particularly successful exhibition, Sarah returned to her cozy apartment feeling a mix of exhaustion and exhilaration. She decided to unwind by taking a walk through the nearby park, where the city lights twinkled like stars. As she strolled along the path, she noticed a familiar figure sitting on a bench, lost in thought. It was Jason. Jason looked up as she approached, his expression a mix of surprise and melancholy. "Sarah," he said softly, "I didn't expect to see you here." Sarah smiled gently. "Life has a way of bringing us to unexpected places," she replied, taking a seat beside him. They sat in comfortable silence for a few moments, the cool evening air wrapping around them. Jason finally broke the silence, his voice filled with regret. "I realize now how much I took for granted. I was so focused on my career that I forgot what truly mattered. I'm sorry for everything." Sarah looked at him, her eyes filled with empathy. "Jason, I appreciate your apology, but we've both grown and changed. It's important to learn from the past, but we can't let it hold us back. I've found my path, and I hope you find yours too." Jason nodded, understanding the wisdom in her words. "You're right," he said, a hint of sadness in his voice. "I just wanted you to know that I wish you all the happiness in the world. You deserve it." Sarah felt a sense of closure wash over her. She had moved on, and it was time for Jason to do the same. They shared a final, heartfelt hug before parting ways, both of them ready to embrace the future. In the months that followed, Sarah's career flourished. She became a sought-after artist, her work resonating with people from all walks of life. She also began teaching art classes, sharing her passion and inspiring others to find their creative voices. One day, while organizing an art workshop, Sarah met a talented writer named Alex. They quickly formed a connection, their shared love for creativity and storytelling bringing them closer. As they spent more time together, their bond deepened, and they found a sense of joy and companionship that felt effortless and natural. Sarah and Alex supported each other's dreams, encouraging one another to reach new heights. Their relationship was built on mutual respect, understanding, and a genuine appreciation for each other's talents. Together, they created a life filled with love, laughter, and endless possibilities. As Sarah looked back on her journey, she felt a profound sense of gratitude. She had faced challenges, made difficult decisions, and discovered her true self along the way. With Alex by her side, she knew that the future held even more beautiful moments and adventures. Her story was a testament to the power of resilience, courage, and the unwavering belief in one's own potential. Sarah had not only found her voice, but had also created a life that was authentically and uniquely hers. As the years passed, Sarah's life continued to blossom. She and Alex grew closer, their shared love for art and storytelling creating a strong foundation for their relationship. They decided to combine their talents and started working on collaborative projects, blending Sarah's visual art with Alex's writing. Their first joint project was a beautifully illustrated children's book that told the story of a young girl who discovers her artistic talents and learns to believe in herself. The book was a huge success, resonating with both children and adults. It became a symbol of hope and inspiration, and Sarah and Alex found immense joy in sharing their creativity with the world. Their partnership extended beyond their work as well. They traveled together, exploring new places and cultures, finding inspiration in the beauty of the world around them. Each journey brought them closer, deepening their bond and enriching their lives with new experiences. One day, while visiting a charming village nestled in the hills, Sarah and Alex stumbled upon a quaint old house with a breathtaking view of the valley below. It had an air of forgotten elegance, and they instantly fell in love with it. They decided to make it their home, a place where they could continue to create and dream together. The move to the village marked the beginning of a new chapter in their lives. They renovated the house, filling it with art, books, and memories. Their home became a sanctuary, a place of peace and creativity where they could pursue their passions and support each other's dreams. Sarah's art continued to thrive, and she began hosting art retreats and workshops in their new home, sharing her knowledge and inspiring others to find their creative voices. Alex's writing flourished as well, and he published a series of novels that captivated readers with their depth and imagination. Their love story was not just one of romance, but of partnership, growth, and mutual respect. They celebrated each other's successes and provided unwavering support during challenging times. Together, they created a life filled with love, laughter, and endless possibilities. As Sarah stood on the balcony of their home, looking out at the serene landscape, she felt a profound sense of gratitude. Her journey had been one of self-discovery and transformation, and she had found a partner who shared her dreams and values. With Alex by her side, she knew that the future held even more beautiful moments and adventures. Their story was a testament to the power of resilience, courage, and the unwavering belief in one's own potential. Sarah had not only found her voice, but had also created a life that was authentically and uniquely hers. As time went on, Sarah and Alex's home became a hub of creativity and inspiration. They hosted numerous artists, writers, and dreamers who sought a nurturing environment to explore their talents. The couple's collaborative projects continued to flourish, each new endeavor a testament to their shared vision and mutual support. One sunny afternoon, while preparing for another art workshop, Sarah received an unexpected email. It was from a renowned international art gallery, inviting her to exhibit her work in a prestigious solo exhibition. The news was thrilling, and she couldn't wait to share it with Alex. When Alex heard the news, he was overjoyed and immediately began brainstorming ways to support Sarah's upcoming exhibition. They worked together tirelessly, planning the details and ensuring every piece of art was displayed to perfection. The night of the exhibition arrived, and the gallery was filled with admirers, art collectors, and critics from around the world. As Sarah mingled with the guests, she felt a sense of pride and accomplishment that was beyond words. Her journey had been long and challenging, but every step had led her to this moment. Among the attendees was a woman who had played a pivotal role in Sarah's story, the billionaire traveler. She approached Sarah with a warm smile, her eyes reflecting admiration and gratitude. "Sarah," she said, "I am so proud of you. Your art is not just beautiful, it tells a story of resilience and hope. I'm honored to have been a part of your journey." Sarah felt a lump in her throat, her eyes moist with emotion. "Thank you," she replied, her voice trembling slightly. "Your kindness changed my life, and I'll never forget it." As the evening progressed, Sarah and Alex basked in the success of the exhibition. They celebrated with friends and family, their hearts full of joy and gratitude. The night was a reminder of how far they had come and the endless possibilities that lay ahead. In the following years, Sarah and Alex continued to make a mark in the world of art and literature. They traveled to different countries, sharing their passion and inspiring others to pursue their dreams. Their love for each other grew stronger with each passing day, a testament to the power of partnership and mutual support. Sarah often reflected on her journey, from the days of packing her belongings to the moment she found the courage to choose herself. She had transformed her life, not just through her art but through the unwavering belief in her own potential. With Alex by her side, Sarah knew that the future was bright and full of promise. Their story was a celebration of love, resilience, and the courage to follow one's dreams. Together, they had created a life that was authentically and uniquely theirs, a testament to the power of believing in oneself and the transformative magic of kindness. Years flowed by with the ease of a brush on canvas, and Sarah and Alex's lives continued to evolve in remarkable ways. Their home in the quaint village became a haven for creativity and learning, attracting artists and writers from all over who sought inspiration and guidance. One day, as Sarah and Alex were hosting an art and writing retreat, they received a special guest, a young woman named Maya, who had been following their work for years. Maya was deeply passionate about art but had struggled to find her voice. She came to the retreat hoping to learn from her idols and find the courage to pursue her dreams. Sarah and Alex took Maya under their wings, nurturing her talent and providing her with the tools and encouragement she needed. They watched with pride as Maya's confidence grew, and her art blossomed into something truly extraordinary. By the end of the retreat, Maya had not only discovered her unique artistic style but had also found a sense of belonging and purpose. The experience with Maya inspired Sarah and Alex to expand their retreat program, creating scholarships and mentorship opportunities for young, aspiring artists and writers who faced financial or personal challenges. They wanted to give back to the community that had supported them and help others find their path, just as they had. As their influence grew, Sarah and Alex were invited to speak at conferences and workshops around the world. They shared their journey, their successes and failures, and the lessons they had learned along the way. Their story resonated with countless individuals, inspiring them to follow their passions and believe in their potential. One evening, after a particularly inspiring talk in Paris, Sarah and Alex took a stroll along the Seine River. The city's lights danced on the water, creating a magical atmosphere. As they walked hand in hand, Alex turned to Sarah with a tender smile. "Do you remember when we first met?" he asked, his eyes reflecting the twinkling lights. Sarah chuckled softly. "Of course I do. It feels like a lifetime ago, yet so vivid in my memory." Alex squeezed her hand gently. "I never imagined that our paths would lead us here, but I'm grateful every day for the journey we've shared." Sarah looked up at him, her heart full of love and gratitude. "Me too, Alex. You've been my rock, my partner, and my inspiration. I couldn't have asked for a better companion." As they continued their walk, they talked about their dreams for the future, the projects they wanted to pursue, and the impact they hoped to make. They knew that their journey was far from over, and there were still many adventures and challenges ahead. But no matter where life took them, they were confident that their love, creativity, and unwavering belief in each other would guide them. Together, they had built a life that was rich with meaning and purpose, and they were excited to see what the future held. Their story was a celebration of resilience, love, and the transformative power of following one's dreams. Sarah and Alex had not only found their voices but had also created a legacy that would inspire generations to come. As the years continued to roll by, Sarah and Alex built a legacy of love, creativity, and inspiration. Their home in the village became a sanctuary where artists, writers, and dreamers could find solace and ignite their passions. One sunny morning, while preparing for another retreat, Sarah received a letter in the mail. It was from a prestigious international art foundation, notifying her that she had been selected to receive their Lifetime Achievement Award. The news left her speechless, and tears of joy welled up in her eyes. This recognition was a testament to her dedication and the impact she had made on countless lives through her art. The award ceremony was held in a grand hall, filled with luminaries from the art world. Sarah stood on the stage, her heart pounding with gratitude and pride. As she looked out at the audience, she saw familiar faces, friends, family, and students whose lives she had touched. In her acceptance speech, Sarah spoke from the heart. "This award is not just a recognition of my work, but a celebration of the power of resilience, courage, and the belief in one's potential. I am deeply honored and grateful for this recognition, but I could not have reached this point alone. My journey has been shaped by the love and support of so many incredible people, especially my partner, Alex." She continued, her voice steady and heartfelt. "Alex, you have been my rock, my inspiration, and my greatest supporter. Together, we have built a life that is rich with meaning and purpose. This award belongs to you as much as it does to me." The audience erupted in applause, and Alex stood, beaming with pride and love. He joined Sarah on stage, and together they accepted the award, a symbol of their shared journey and the legacy they had created. As they returned home, Sarah and Alex felt a deep sense of fulfillment. They had faced challenges, made sacrifices, and followed their dreams with unwavering determination. Their story was a testament to the transformative power of love, creativity, and resilience. In the years that followed, they continued to inspire and mentor others, leaving an indelible mark on the world. Their home remained a beacon of hope and creativity, a place where dreams were nurtured and potential was realized. Sarah and Alex knew that their journey was far from over. They looked forward to the future with excitement and anticipation, ready to embrace new adventures and create more beautiful moments together. Their story was a celebration of life, love, and the endless possibilities that come from believing in oneself. Sarah had found her voice, and with Alex by her side, she had built a life that was authentically and uniquely hers. The legacy they left behind would continue to inspire generations to come, a testament to the enduring power of dreams and the magic of following one's heart.